This is all I think of.
Despite the hard metal shell, however, we hear the emptiness beneath. A great chasm that opens up, that pulls us right into our cold black pupils. We are infinitely swallowed. This is Lana Del Rey's cunning revenge against the audience that swallows her whole and that is sucking her dry. She mirrors the behavior. We feel lost in her eyes. But this is no mere beauty. This loss is real, and it's a loss of reality. We get the feeling that we give ourselves away. We don't know what to do. We lose our own sense of direction. We put ourselves in her hands. And all of a sudden, this cold and suffering woman is in control of us. And we are suffering. We feel disoriented and out of touch. In fact, almost pointless. We're nothing compared to her. Lana's revenge is a dish best served cold.
I heard that you like them bad girls, honey. Is that true?
The narcissistic emptiness that we're plunged into feels heavy and dark. In this psychological state, we see right through the glimmer in Del Rey's eyes. We see deficiency, rejection, and judgment. This is where we're getting close to the hatred of her inner child, the molested Lolita that was tricked by the old man whistling her name like she was dog. This is where she, in turn, is tricking us. She lets us feel the pain that she's not able to suffer herself, the need for an innocent childhood that was taken from her, the hunger that she had to reject because it would be in vain. It would only bring her sadness. This is the hell we have to suffer for raping the innocent, for casting our eyes onto Lizzie Grant and reducing her to the image of Lana Del Rey. This is where we all had to fall into our graves.
Watching all our friends fall in and out of all pause. This is my idea of fun.
This is a true nightmare of video games. We have to face Lana's loss, feel it through the glimmer of nostalgia and her black and beautiful eyes. We are pulled into the tragedy and the crime that was done, and the judgment is hard. Thou shalt feel the need to suffer. This isn't pain, this is agony. This is vicious. Del Rey will have our souls cold before she's done with us. She will swallow us whole and leave us trapped in darkness, an emotional abyss. In the end, it's not about Del Rey being virtual and playing a video game for a man or even for us, but rather us becoming virtual and lost in our image, hooked on our fame. This is a powerful woman's diabolical revenge.
It's you, it's all for you. Everything I do.
Actually, it's quite opposite. It's not for us at all. We are mere puppets in Lana's hands, used to get her attention and fame, and we love it, even though it hurts us. This is the genius of the manipulating narcissist. We love to be fooled, because we want to be fooled. It's almost impossible to turn away from the beauty of Del Rey. Not because she's hot, not because she's singing to us, but rather because she's distant, hot, in her coldness. She's a screen within the screen. She's unavailable and imploded. She doesn't save us from being miserable, but gets us even more miserable. She lets us avoid what is good for us, and lets the show go on, so we can look even further into the void, the ecstatic universe of information, the world with too much meaning, the world of the French thinker Baudrillard. Lana lets us disappear into her eyes, so we in turn can forget who we are, so we can leave the real behind and go beyond, become transcendent, transsexual, trans-philosophy, trans-film, trans-filmosophy. Now we have to break down the boundaries.
Playing video games. It's you, it's you.